Well, lads, what do you think?
A tent! This is excellent!
Boots and all, seasons preview, last one in existence, and I've got it. What's that?
A tent?
Ah, super tent. Just on the market. Super high-tech fabric made with the latest whatchamacallit?
Polymers?
Ah, polymers, yes.
Polymers? Will they hurt the carpet?
This is the ultimate in all-weather camping gear. You get in one of these things and you'll never know you're out in the elements.
Wouldn't that defeat the purpose?
You're missing the point, Noah. What you are looking at here is the Rolls-Royce of camping gear.
It's very nice, love. Can we get it down to the lounge now?
Yeah, in a minute. Oh, boys, what do you think?
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, well, you know, polymers.
I've been giving it to try for the whole weekend. Marvellous, eh? So, how about a jaunt to the country, huh? If you don't mind, love.
No, not at all. By all means, you men, you go. Be men.
Now, settle then. Just the lads.
Well, actually, Dad, I've been doing quite a lot of homework recently. And
fancy...
This is wild! This is going to be great!
Come on, lads, it's a beautiful day. Really, you got those waterproofs?
Yes.
Hey. Revitalize your inner spirit. Release the goddess within. In the comfort of your own home.
Listen to this tape. This man is a genius. It came with the tent.
Congratulations! So you've decided to brave the elements, have you? Well, you couldn't have made a better choice than the Brandauer 3000 Survivalist tent. But here's a few tips you need to know if you're going to win the battle of survival.
what was going through my head? Well, you know they say that just before you cark it, your whole life flashes in front of you. But I realised it'd been this way with us and Dad forever.
One little step, that's all I'm asking.
And you get it now. Shh, come on, Pippi. Come on, baby. That's...
Yes! Good lad! Where did I put it?
What you doing? Bryce, no. Bryce.
It's just a ball. I was dribbling around the room at his age.
Bryce, he's just a baby.
Oh, it's all right, love. It's in the genes. Come on, son. Kick the ball. Come on, son. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Bill did it, didn't he? I did it. There's no reason Noah can't do it. It's in the genes.
Could we at least let him take his second step first?
What, and form bad habits? Come on, Noah. Here's a bully. You want the bully, the little bully?
Oh, just be ready to catch him.
Oh, he's all right. Here comes the bully, Noah.
I'm sure I've seen that tree before.
Are you sure we haven't been through here before, Uncle Bryce?
Eddie, don't worry. You're in good hands.
That tree looks very familiar.
Well, of course it does. From the same family.
It must be a twin.
Oh, yes. This is perfect. Come on, chaps.
I blame myself. If I'd been more awake, maybe I'd have noticed the signs. Nice smooth patch of ground with lots of shelter from the wind and the trees. Nice smooth patch of ground. Turned out to be a riverbed, which was dry for 11 months of the year. Want to take a guess at which month we went?
That tent really is all weatherproof, isn't it?
This could play all hell with my asthma.
You don't have asthma.
Yeah, but Uncle Bryce doesn't know that. Do you reckon I could fake it? Do you reckon it would get us out of this?
One thing I've realised about Dad is that he never gives in. It's the old England schoolboy spirit.
Never.
Never.
There must have been some time in the past.
Eddie, never. He thinks it's good for us. Like the regular trips we used to make to the football. Or the sensitive moments. Like the time he decided we lads should cook a meal for Mum on her birthday. Well, at least we got to see the fire engines. Or the time he sat us down to explain the birds and the bees to us. Or should I say the central defenders?
Now, you see, boys, it's all about waiting for the right one. It's like,
Bee looking for the right flower?
no, not quite.
A flower looking for the right bee.
No.
A bee and a flower walk into a bar.
No. It's like... It's like buying another central defender when it's plain you need a good right back. Or should I say, not wasting your money on another central defender when what's plainly needed is somebody in the right back position. Good. Any questions?
You know, being stuck out in the jungle, it's weird what you miss. I miss Indy. A lot. And after a few days of being stuck out here, I realised why. She gives my day balance, so it's kind of hard when I'm stuck here with no way of getting in touch with her. I just wish Dad hadn't turned up with that tent of his. And I wish I hadn't been so stupid the last time we talked. I thought that with things being so complicated, I thought that's what she wanted.
So, you're saying we should talk less?
No. I think what I'm saying is that, well, sometimes stuff gets in the way of this. And sometimes this gets in the way of stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah, well, like real life.
And this is
What?
unreal life?
No. I mean, sometimes this is the realest part of my life, but...
But
Well, you have work, and I know that sometimes this gets in the way for you, and... Well, I don't want to be in the way. Do I get in the way?
okay. You're right, let's do it. Let's take a break. See how it goes. If that's what you want.
Well, I'm stuck for ideas on the comic anyway. If that's what you want.
Well, it's what you want.
So you want to?
If you want to.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, then. That's what she wants.
Hey, Noah, come huddle up with us. Get warm.
Noah doesn't huddle up to anything except his computer. Even his girlfriend's just a bunch of words.
Look, Phil, there are bits of me freezing now that I didn't know could get this cold. Do you know what I mean? So don't push me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's enough, boys. Noah, come over. Proud of you, boys.
You are?
Yes. You've been real men about this. You've gutted it out and you've not complained. You've done well. Whatever happens from now on, I just want you to know that, well, you've really proven something to me today.
What exactly is that, Uncle Bryce?
Well, you... Let's discuss our plan, shall we? Oh, my leg! Oh, don't worry about me! Oh, I'll be right. Don't be concerned. Right. Our best bet is to split up into two groups to look for the tent. Noah and Phil can head off in a southerly direction and work their way around to the pre-arranged rendezvous point. Eddie and I can come at it from the north. Everyone got that?
Yes, Dad.
Yes, Uncle Bryce.
Just one question, Dad.
Oh, here we go.
Quiet, Phil. What is it, son?
At which point are we meeting?
At which point? Well, the rendezvous point.
The rendezvous point.
And that would be where?
Dad?
I don't follow.
Well, we're lost. We don't know the place. How are we going to pick a point if we don't know the points?
Good point. All right, chaps. New plan. We all stick together and look for the tent. Any questions? Well done, Noah. Let's go.
Don't! tell me you're afraid of a little mud? Move, Hammer, move! Prove yourself! Move!
Uncle, we stop.
Okay. 3 each, and then we put away the packet. There's no knowing when we're going to see food again.
Dad, I don't understand why we don't go back to the car park and give up on the stupid tent.
Bill, I'm surprised at you. You're not giving up on me, are you, son? This is what men were made for. The ultimate survival experience. Man against the elements. You mark my words. If we give up now, Mother Nature's cruel laughter will be ringing in your ears all the way home.
No, it's just... It's getting dark, and I'm worried about little Noah and little Eddie. They're just kids.
Oh, thank you, Philbo of the jungle.
Well, stop raining. You all look dry. So's the lighter. And the knee, tip-top shape. I don't think a night under the stars will do us any harm. Oh. I say we light a fire, we bed down, and have a quick look for the tent in the morning. Just for an hour or two, and then we'll head for the car.
But everything's wet, Uncle Bryce. How are we going to light a fire?
We'll find something, Eddie, don't worry. Nature will provide. Just worried about your poor mum. We've not called in. She's going out of her mind.
The gentler rhythms relax you whilst the unidentified shrieking instruments periodically pierce your brain, like white hot needles to stimulate your third eye and at least 3 of your chakras.
Lovely.
What are you looking at, Pratt?
You want the subjective observation or the scientific classification?
Yeah, right.
Boys, come over here and learn something.
Dad, aren't those leaves a little too wet to burn?
See, I knew you'd ask that, but I'm not actually trying to burn it.
No?
I'm drying it so that I can set it alight. I use that to dry out some of these twigs I collected, to give a more intense flame. And then we use them to dry out some of these fallen branches. And that should give us some real heat. Oh!
And how are you going to dry the lighter, Uncle Bryce?
Good question.
Dad, shouldn't we concentrate on trying to find our bearings and maybe our car?
I'm not giving up on that tent just yet. That thing's a couple of £100 worth, and we're going to find it no matter what.
Yeah, Noah. Where are your priorities?
Getting home dry and maybe warm, in that order.
You're such a quitter.
And you're such a Neanderthal.
What are you trying to say? You trying to say I'm Dutch?
Boys, you sound like a couple of quitters. I didn't raise quitters. Did I quit when my knee went and I couldn't play football anymore?
Well, actually, yeah.
Yes, all right. I gave up playing football, but I didn't quit. And we won't either.
Hey, you know what this is like? It's like one of those reality shows, isn't it? You know those shows where they dump people in the jungle and make them do stupid things? And, like, losing a tent is, like, one of the challenges. And now they're coming up to the bit where they're all arguing and trying to work out who to toss out. And there should be a commercial break right now.
My first thought was that I should really talk to Indy. I mean, it's one thing when you decide you don't want to talk to someone. When you know you can't. It's weird.
Come on. Oh, please.
You know, if this was Survivor, I'd dump your dad. Is it my imagination, or is he just a bit of a thickie?
Nah, your imagination's not that good. Anyway, don't hate him. He's just trying his best to teach us something.
Teach us what?
I don't know exactly, but it helps me to think of it as one big learning experience.
Yeah, and what are we learning?
Not to trust Dad.
Oh, I'm missing all my favourite telly shows.
I miss Indy.
I thought you agreed not to talk for a while.
Yeah, but that's different from having it decided for you.
Oh.
You know, if she was here, she'd think a way out of all of this, or I would. It's funny, because Because I know Max Hamlet isn't really me, but when I talk to her, it's sort of like he is. It's like what she does for me, did for me, before things got weird. Like I could do anything. I miss that feeling.
You miss Indy. I miss my telly. Phil probably misses his magazine, and your dad's missing your mum. Don't see why men do this.
Of course, they're men.
Yeah, well, I'm staying a boy.
Phil,
What?
Have you noticed that he goes to the loo a lot? You're not missing anything, are you?
Noah! Noah, give it! Noah!
here you go, Dad. Here's your fire starter.
No, not my boots and all. It's the season's preview. The last one at the newsagents.
Yeah. It's a shame, I know. Still, we'll freeze if we don't do it.
Come on, help me get some of those big branches from over there. Eddie, collect some of these little sticks for kindling. The wind seems to be coming from that direction, so we need to build some sort of barrier. Come on, men, let's get cracking.
Right.
What was in my head? The usual. Nothing. People ask me all the time, what's on your mind, Phil? Nothing, really.
Oh, come on, Phil.
Do it. That every fibre of his being was screaming at him not to do it. He just had to. He had to open the door. So as he reached out slowly and touched the handle, he felt something. It was only slight, barely perceptible, but it was there. A vibration. And a slight sound he couldn't quite make out.
A whistle. There was a whistle. Did you hear it? Gotcha. I'm bored of ghost stories. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, good idea. That's what life's all about, eh? Bunch of men doing it tough. Out in the middle of nowhere. No civilization in sight. I'm telling you, boys, we'll miss this when we're at home. Pity your mother's not here.
She'd love it out here in the open. Miles and miles from anywhere. Away from all the traffic. She'd be upset.
There's only a 50-50 chance it's not an alien baby. No, Storm, I won't let you do that. That intervention could help your rebellious son Luke kick his licorice habit for good. You must go do it.
Our son, Brick. Our son.
Oh, Storm, they say the cancer is inoperable.
Oh, Brick.
By morning, the cold and wet had not only penetrated our clothes, but made the long, treacherous journey to Dad's brain. He finally gave up.
Congratulations!
Oh, good, you're home. And shoes off, please. Don't want any muck on my carpets. Cup of tea?
Hey.
Hey, Max. What's up? Got a comic idea?
A belter. But I just came to say hi.
Hi.
I'm sorry
Sorry.
for the break I did. I think it's
Rubbish.
total and utter rubbish.
I agree. We're friends, Max. Friendship's not about convenience.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Indy,
Yeah,
I missed you.
me too. I've been thinking. I don't care if this is reality or unreality. I like it.
Indy,
Yeah.
see ya. Going to bed.
He's asleep. And I didn't get to tell him about my weekend. Man, it was awful. My mum decided to do this chicks-only thing and drag me all around the shops all weekend. I swear it's like being stuck in a jungle. And then she did this chick flick thing where she borrowed all these tear-jerker movies and... Hey, hang on, where are you going?
Noah. Mind if I sit?
Oh, Dad, the knee.
Oh, don't worry, son, it's fine.
No, my knee.
Oh, sorry. Your mum's watching 5 Green Magnolias.
What?
Don't ask me. Listen. I just wanted to say about the weekend.
Thanks, Dad.
Bryce! Oh, hurry! It's getting to a really, really sad bit.
Come in, love.
She's dying. Again.